Hello and welcome back to the mat. I'm Tati and today I'll be guiding you through this gentle yoga sequence to relax and ground into your body. This class is suitable for mixed levels and you can take whatever variation of each of the poses so as best to serve your body today. So beginning in a comfortable seated position, it doesn't have to be cross-legged, and you might like to sit on something just to elevate your hips a bit. Rolling your shoulders up and back, resting your hands on your knees, and either gazing softly towards the ground, or if it helps you concentrate, closing down your eyes, feeling the length of your spine from the root of your sit bones all the way up to the crown of your head. Tuning into the sensation of your inhales and your exhales. Taking nice, deep and nourishing inhalations and exhalations. Letting your breath flow like a wave as it comes into the shore and out. Sensing into any feelings you might be feeling in your body, any areas of tightness that you perhaps want to focus on during today's class. And gently open your eyes, keeping your hands on your knees, and we're going to get started with some nice big spinal rolls. So bending the elbows as you come forward and rolling back as you round, straighten your arms, taking nice big circles in one direction. You can take these as fast or as slow as you like. Perhaps lingering in any area that really feels like it needs a bit of a deeper stretch. And then let's rotate over to the other side. So switching the direction of your circles, bending the elbows as you come forward, rounding the back, straightening the arms as you go backwards. And inhale, coming back through center, reaching the arms up and overhead with your inhalation as you gather fresh energy. Exhale, right hand comes to the mat, left arm reaches up and over, keeping both of your sit bones rooted to the earth. You can bend into your right elbow if you want to intensify the stretch, otherwise straightening the arm. And there's also the option to come down onto the right forearm, but only do this if you can keep both sit bones on the mat. Gazing either down towards the ground or up towards your extended arm. Inhale, lifting back up, and exhale, switching sides. Left hand drops to the ground, right arm reaches up and over, and again your options: straight arm, slight bend in your left elbow, or coming all the way down onto the forearms, sinking both sit bones towards the earth, feeling that nice opening from the right hip all the way across the right side body, armpit along the outside line of your right side of your body. Especially if we've been sitting a lot, it can be really nice to open up the sides of our body. So noticing how the sensation feels in your body today. Inhale, coming back through center, reaching the arms up, interlacing your fingers, flipping your palms as you reach up towards the sky, sinking your shoulders down and away from your ears, breathing in. And exhale, twisting over towards the left, gazing to the left side of your mat. Finding a gentle spinal twist. Inhale, coming back through center, and exhale, twisting over towards the right side, breathing in. And exhale, coming back through center, releasing your hands back down to the mat, and just taking a few gentle rolls of your shoulders. So taking these nice and big, releasing any stored tension. And then switching the direction. Before finding into your all fours tabletop position. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Breathing in here. And then exhale, starting to draw figure of 8 with your body. So leaning your forward, back and forward, rounding. Bringing the weight forward onto the wrists and then back towards the heels. As you warm up your spine, your wrists. And then switching the directions of your figure of 8. And feel free to take any other movements with your spine that feel particularly nourishing and good to you today. Inhale, coming back through center, placing your left palm into the center of the mat as you inhale, reaching the right arm up, open your chest. And exhale, threading your right arm underneath your left, bringing your right cheek to rest on the mat, and either staying here or bringing your left arm forward, stretching towards the top of the mat to find a deep stretch in your right shoulder. There's also the option to come into a bind here. So bringing the left hand to the right hip crease, just another option. And wherever you are, unwinding, bringing the right hand back to the side of your cheek. As you inhale, reaching the right arm up. And exhale, placing the right palm into the center of your mat. As you inhale to the other side, so stretching your left fingertips up to the sky, expanding your chest, breathing in, and exhale, threading your left arm underneath the right, resting your left cheek on the mat, breathing here. Option to keep the right hand where it is or straighten it towards the top of the mat. Or option 3, you can bring your right arm over and behind, resting on your left hip crease. I enjoy closing my eyes in this pose to really feel into my body, but keep them open if you need the added balance. One more breath. And exhale, unwind wherever you are, pressing into the right palm. As you inhale, unthreading, stretching the left fingertips to the sky. And exhale, release, coming into all fours tabletop, tucking your toes, lifting your hips up and back, finding downward facing dog. And let's pedal out our feet here. So bending into one knee and then the other knee. So we warm up the backs of our legs. It can also feel really good to shake the head no and yes. And then finding stillness for 2 deep rounds of breath here. You can always keep a nice deep breath. You can also always keep a nice deep bend in your knees so you can draw your belly towards your thighs. Really just trying to find length in your spine. Breathing in. And exhale, ripple forward into a high plank position. Dropping the knees, keeping the elbows tucked as you lower all the way down onto your belly. sliding your forearms forward. So you're finding into Sphinx, your elbows underneath your shoulders, forearms are parallel to each other. Open the chest, keeping the chin slightly tucked as you find a back bend. Inhale and exhale, release, bringing the hands alongside your shoulders, pressing yourself up, knees are wide, big toes touching, and then sinking your hips back into child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat, reaching the arms to the top of the mat. Breathing deeply for a few rounds of breath as you send energy throughout your body, releasing tension in your jaw, your facial muscles. And inhale, slowly walking your hands back towards your knees, coming to sit in a kneeling position. And you can stay here in thunderbolt pose with the hands resting on the knees, shoulders relaxed, or you can come to tuck your toes, coming into a toe squat position. This can feel really nice if you want to loosen up your toes, so stretching them all one away from the other. The more you lean forward, the less intense the stretch, and the further back, the more intensely you'll feel this. A few rounds of breath. And inhale, release, coming onto all fours, tapping the backs of your feet, breathing in. And then stepping your left foot forward between your hands, finding into low lunge. So your right knee is on the mat, you're framing your left foot with your hands, gazing forward, staying either here in your grounded low lunge, or inhale, reaching your arms up towards the sky. So really think of sinking your hips, sinking your shoulders, while keeping your hips squared to the front of the mat. Or you can also bring your palms to touch with your thumbs resting on your chest bone. So you maybe find a gentle back bend, open your chest up towards the sky. One more breath. And exhale, release. Straightening your left leg, shifting your hips back. Left toes point up, breathing in. You can keep a little bend in your left knee. And exhale, folding forward. Breathing in, lift your chest. Exhale, fold as far as feels comfortable. One more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, we pause here for 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, bending into that front knee, and step back into all fours, tabletop position. Taking a moment here to pause and notice how your left and right side might feel a little bit different. And with the next inhalation, rounding your spine, stepping your right foot forward between your hands, finding into a grounded low lunge. So sinking the hips, gazing forward. You might like to have your hands on blocks here. Breathing in, staying here or reaching the arms up towards the sky as you sink your hips into low lunge. Breathing in, and again the option to bring the hands in prayer, resting your thumbs on your breastbone as you open your chest, finding a back bend. Feeling a nice stretch in your left psoas muscle just underneath your hip. And exhale, release the hands, frame the foot, and then shifting back into half splits, keeping the hips squared, straightening out the right leg or keeping a little bend in the knee, right toes are active, breathing in, lift your chest. Exhale, folding over the extended leg. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, folding forward. Last time, inhale. And exhale, taking a few rounds of your breath here in half splits position. Tuning in with the sensations across the back of your right leg. Feeling the energy through your active toes that are extended up towards the sky. And inhale, release, bending forward, and then stepping yourself back into all fours, tabletop position, and coming to sit down in a seated position. Resting your hands on your knees, bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder, finding a nice stretch across the left side of your neck. Exhale, rolling your chin forward and switching over towards the other side, finding a stretch across the right side of your neck. Inhale, switching back over to the other side, and then start to take big circles in one direction. And switching the direction. Release, coming back through center, closing your eyes. Nice straight spine. How do you feel now at the end of this short yoga sequence? Bringing your palms to touch, lowering your gaze. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope that you feel relaxed and grounded in your body. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and join the community. It's a great way to support my channel. You can also join me on Instagram, or if you would like to contribute towards a new camera, then you can head on over to Buy Me a Coffee. Any donations are very much appreciated. I've also got a few discount codes linked for you below, just leaving them there in case you are looking for a few new products, and it's a great way to support me because I make a little bit of money through anything that you shop through my links. It is an absolute pleasure teaching you every week. Thank you for showing up for yourself on the mat. I've also got a few playlists linked below if you'd like to practice with me tomorrow and make yoga a daily habit. Sending you so much love.